know, it's her birthday.
It doesn't matter.
What am I wearing, jeans?
Black. I have an idea. General idea. So weird. Suck me in. I'm gonna get beat by Bodhi's girlfriend.
So most of her
We're still doing the funeral idea? Cause I could have sworn last time I checked, she was on some funeral tips. She was doing a get ready with me for her grandfather's funeral. Was that an act? POV? A skit? Part of the character?
avocado.
Y'all tell me.
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat bunda. What is going on? Again. For the girly pops, the Huns, and of course, the babes. Little spill as we walk into the tea party because you seen telling thumbnail avocado. Simple. You already know how that gets down. Yeah, of course. Within the title and thumbnail, we're talking about Miss Lala, Sadii, the influencer GirlyPop. Yeah, she needs no TLDR, TLDW. We know about Miss Skinwalker, Miss Entity, but I seen that the Hun, Miss Coco Bod, Miss Coco's crazy, done posted a video on her, so you already know. We gotta check that out because who knows what the skinwalking GirlyPop thing got up to this time. Probably faking another drama or some jump for a rollout. Who even knows? But of course we are checking that way out. So let me not waste any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly doesn't do-yap everything every single time. Let's see what happened with Lala Sadii. Of course, like I said in the intro, shout out love with the Hun. Miss Coco's crazy, Miss Coco Bod. We got Lala TV finally snapped on. Yeah, I can't even read it. Lala TV finally snapped. Grammar? That'd be nice. More lies. Of course, you guys would like to watch the OG video. Down in the description and first link. Sure to love it. Of course, the Hun Miss Coco Pod. And we gotta see what's going on with Miss Sadii.
Lala Sadii has been getting a ton of backlash lately. Some of her recent videos are getting a ton of criticism, and people are also going for a response video she dropped a little bit ago. So I thought in this video we'll be looking at both and seeing if she truly is this obsessive person that everyone's talking about. We've talked about Lala before, so a lot of you know who she is by now. She's pretty popular, she has millions of followers, and overall she's been liked for a while, but recently, about a few months ago, the backlash began, and it hasn't really gone down. So there is a ton of different stuff to uncover. Make sure to comment a video topic you want me to cover, and I'll look through and check out all of the different topics. And
CDST, commentary, drama, slapping tea, baby. There's always stuff in the cover for sure, because there's always drama and tea.
make sure that you like the video. With that, let's begin. But first, go to Coco's shop to either get these cute plushies to help Mustafa and his family, or get a really cute t-shirt or sweatshirt. All at reasonable prices and incredibly fun and cute. You'll be helping raise money for a Palestinian family as well as getting an amazing item. Check it out, link in description. Also, thanks to you guys for purchasing a lot of t-shirts and sweatshirts. We'll be putting a few $100s into Mustafa's GoFundMe.
I think he hurt himself. He thinks that I think he's a bad person. But who cares what I think? I'm not God. I'm only going there for his mom. She was literally crying.
I'm only going there for his mom. She walking in. Hey yo, what your mom doing? Hey yo, what your mom doing? Nah. Where your mom? Nah, better yet, where your mom at, nigga? He died. She got me dead as fuck. I'm out here dying, but that shit is hilarious, bro. Where your mom at, nigga?
I do not like that man whatsoever. The hell he put me through. But that doesn't mean I won't have a little of sympathy for him.
I thought she was going there for his mom.
So we talked about Lala TV a little bit ago because of the amount of backlash she's been getting. A lot of people on Reddit called her out, complaining about how obviously staged her videos are, and a lot of people on TikTok were calling her cringe. And there was also people on YouTube criticizing her, like Miss Weiwei and other creators.
Miss Body, Miss Weiwei, share the love. I already know, baby. Let's love us out. Miss Body be cooking straight on the stove, 3-star Michelin every time we pop out on the tea videos with Hun.
So there's a lot of different layers to her content. It all kind of feels like, and I said this in the last video, but it feels like some sort of inside joke.
I invited myself to my brother's girlfriend's house, soon to be ex, because I had a theory.
Your brother's girlfriend? Okay, I'm following.
Something grinchy is going on. She invited me to her house.
I stopped following.
And I don't mean inside joke as some sort of like diss towards her, not at all. What I'm trying to say is like you kind of have to follow up with her videos to understand what she's talking about and to get the joke she's talking about.
Avocado. Yeah, bro. Now that one, hold on, let me see if I can find that flick, bro, where she was in the avocado costume. That jump was funny as hell. Avocado. Yeah, I didn't even spell it right. Yeah, I'm actually stupid, but we already knew that. Never been in a dumbass allegations. Yeah, I couldn't even spell Lala Sadii right. Oh my god, that joke's so funny. Avocado!
And the reason why, even like very, very recently, like a week ago, she's been getting so much hate is because of her recent videos about her and her brother. She has some very, very strange videos, and we've already been over a lot of the topics surrounding her videos, but some recent ones have definitely sparked backlash, so I thought we'd get into it.
Yeah, like we seen a video before, we watched it on the page. She had the video with her brothers where she was responding to like hate comments and all that, and boy, I was suffering. I was.
Grinch is coming over to meet our parents. The Grinch is my brother's girlfriend. So let's make the most normal smoothie. An avocado. Actually, I don't want to waste.
It's like a mixture of like torture and like dying, but also like speed facing, because boy, this shit is so fucking hilarious.
The $4 avocado on her. But avocado is green, so spinach. Orange. It feels like an orange. A normal banana. An expired banana. This fits more.
Most of Layla's
The bananas look...
It feels like an orange. A normal banana.
Okay.
An expired banana. This
They both literally look the same.
fits more.
Most of Layla's videos, well, all of them, are some sort of skit. Think of it as watching a television show, but it's just one person kind of narrating it.
We should change the channel.
She has not exactly, like, straight up said it's fake, but she hasn't exactly been like, oh, it's real, guys, it's real. It's kind of like in the in-between. Like, it's kind of like, yeah.
No, because she's playing a character. The character Lala. You know, she said that in the Truth video.
A lot of people may think it's real, but most people think it's kind of obviously staged.
I mean, yeah, maybe if you're a 10-year-old jit.
And she's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of skit-like, but she doesn't directly say it.
Oh my god, those closets need to be closed. They're giving me leak.
The Truth video. Like...
Anxiety. This is gonna be a different video than most of what my videos are. First, I want to make sure you guys are doing okay, and I hope you guys are doing good.
I've been
cooling.
getting some comments under my Amelia video complaining about how Layla is similar and she's very obsessive over her brother in a very, very weird way. And I figured we could look at some of the videos, but first we're going to quickly review over her apology video, which came out not exactly super recently, but it's still very relevant to this discussion to see really what she has to say about her skits before we really get into the recent controversy.
Ever since I started doing social media in 2021 and 2022, all my videos revolved around acting, sarcasm, joking, POVs.
They still do.
Exaggeration. I think even to
Definitely still do.
now, exaggerating the situation, making
Let's do that.
a sad situation lighthearted, being funny, acting, POVs, I still do in my videos, and that has not changed.
So
Oh yeah, no, that's a fact.
obviously that's not going to be the main focus we have in this video over whether her videos are fake or not. That was a discussion a while ago because of all the Reddit posts that got a lot of attention. There were hundreds of comments. Moreover, we're going to talk about her skits and whether they are problematic or not, because more people wanted me to focus on that, so I figured we'd do that in this video because, as we know, YouTubers like Princess Amelia are obviously staging their videos. Like, I feel like I'm saying
Princess Amelia Wu and Thomas.
grass is green when I say this. We watched one of her videos about a week ago, less than a week ago, and the video did very well. People were very interested in it, and it was about the weird content she makes with her boyfriend, but half of the video ended up focusing on Princess Amelia making these long-form staged videos with her brother and how, like, strange they were. Okay, so are you gonna tell her?
Tell her what? That you don't want us to be together?
But long story short, the entire story is
Shut up, curse.
fake. It's all made up and was created to entertain people. However, it seems like her audience doesn't know it's meant to be fake.
So obviously, just because it's a skit doesn't mean it's, like, exempt.
Yeah, that's because our audience is just like most of the like influencer girly pops. Like, yo, their most likely demographic is gonna be like teenage girly pops or like, you know what I'm saying, jits.
From criticism.
In
Layla
general.
is known for going pretty far with her skits, doing weird things like acting out, as you can see from that clip, acting
The affair, the whole situation with her dad's affair. Yep.
out scenes of her boyfriend breaking up with her, which, let's be honest, we don't even know if this guy exists. Once again, no diss towards her, but like, since she does skits and she's herself says that she acts, we don't really know if these people are made up or if it's her brother. Who knows who's voicing this? So sometimes she is willing to go to pretty extreme depths in order to continue her series.
Some of my videos are very serious and some things that I experienced, and some are pretty much taking a situation and exaggerating. The Hey Joshua, the characters, the smoothies, POVs. It's what I did. It's what I still do to an extent. A lot of people have been wondering if all my content is real, if all the videos I have done are real, if they're fake.
Oh my god, please, please. Is it the part where she says it? It's the character, Lala.
What's happening? For example, I'm making a smoothie and I'm laughing every 3 seconds and I'm being very loud and I'm acting, throwing
We've seen it.
things on the ground. That's not how I am in real life. If you see me in school, I'm literally sitting with my face down.
So she doesn't really make it clear in her response,
I'd imagine, because, oh boy, would this get older very fast.
which, once again, I feel like someone's gonna say, why are you coming at her? I'm not. I'm just analyzing her video. In her response, she doesn't really directly say that they're staged. I feel like that's how I should probably word it. But she says she kind of exaggerates, which could be her way of saying the skits are staged. But, I mean, most of us know by now that they very likely are.
I'm just like focusing on myself and being very quiet. So that's not how I actually am. It's acting. It's a character. It's Lala, for example.
It's Lala. Yeah, sure, hon. Whatever you say. But again, hon, my question to you would be, when do we stop blurring the lines? When does the rose-tinted glasses stop being tinted? Because as far as we're concerned, is it still the character Lala when you're going through the whole dad's affair thing? Or like, is that not a character, Joe? Like, what are we saying about that?
I have an Arabic test and I'm literally stressing about it, but I made fun videos like how I'm gonna learn the alphabet using the song. Made a video, made it lighthearted, so it's not like.
What about the TikToks where again your dad is having an affair and then like he psyoped you but then you psyoped him, but overall it was just an overall psyop because everyone's psyoping each other because this is a whole made up bullshit ass fucking drama. What about that?
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna go take a test.
Speaking of tests, do you want to know how I did? I studied all last night. I used like, not even last night, but like that's when I mainly studied. And I used like 7 different studying apps and I got a 70% on the test. I'm literally.
Hey, listen, C's get degrees. C's get degrees. Just kidding. Your asses better get to studying. I tell everybody. School fucking sucks, bro. I'll keep it a buck. Like, yo, Trilly was not the scholar bowl. The college dropout did 1 semester. Yeah, fucking failure. Let me tell you about it. Rotting in the boss's basement. Shout out to boss, by the way. You already know we love the boss. But anyway, your ass is going to get a high school diploma. Facts. Better yet, facts are facts. Facts. Stamped in. So I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, your ass is gonna study. Your ass is definitely gonna pass these tests. You're gonna do your fucking homework. And boy, I fucking hated homework. But if I had to do that shit, your ass is doing it as well. Facts. Facts are facts again? You know it's facts. But yeah, bro, after that, again, college and all that, and you know what I'm saying, further schooling, it all depends on, again, what your career, goals, dreams, what career path you want to go on, all that different type of beat. College may not be foreheads, but every fucking body, and again, we're talking to the Jits, is gonna get a high school diploma. Because, man.
Really going to lose my mind. I'm so mad. I just got the score like 5 minutes ago.
That's just my character. That's who I am. It does not mean my content is fake. The people who have followed me ever since the Hey Joshua videos and Let's Make a Susie videos, they know what I'm talking about. They know it's POVs. They know it's characters. They know how I used to go out and buy all these different wigs and pretend like I'm all these different people. Again, it's all acting. It's all exaggeration.
Yep, just like you've been pretending to be in all these different relationships, huh? Interesting. Are they all acts?
It's all me playing a character.
So I'm a little bit confused with this response. She seems to be saying they aren't fake, the skits, but she's playing an actor, which is my guess of, I'm sorry, I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I don't want to like change.
Yeah, I'll never fall for these psyops. Yeah, man, this is Skinwalker entity bullshittery. But like on an overall, like, yeah, this is obviously, like, she doing all this because, yeah, like, the heads will interact with this John overall engagement. More engagement means if you shield these bulls over to YouTube, that means more ad revenue, more monties. So yeah, like all the way I've been seeing through this, but this boy is hilarious. Avocado!
Her words or misinterpret her words. It sounds like she's saying she's exaggerating her character, but the events really take place, which we'll look at some clips now.
His girlfriend's birthday is today and he's doing a little party for her.
Coco bit me! And you will look better than her.
No, it's her birthday.
It doesn't matter.
What am I wearing, jeans?
Black. I have an idea. General idea. So pretty. Sucking in. I'm gonna get beat by Bodhi's girlfriend.
So most of her
We're still doing the funeral idea? Because I could have sworn. Last time I checked, she was on some funeral tips. She was doing a get ready with me for her grandfather's funeral. Was that an act? POV? A skit? Part of the character?
avocado.
Y'all tell me.
Bombocat!
Bomboclad bunda. What is going on? Again.
Videos, or about half of them, are pretty like wholesome and regular. As she said, it seems to live up to her response video. It's just her saying things like, oh, and making jokes and being sarcastic. Just like what she says, it could definitely be something that happens in real life, but it's just her being overdramatic for the video and to make the editing more fun, probably. But then there's the content that's a little bit stranger that feels like, is this staged or is it not?
We know that. I got kicked out of the funeral. Well, apparently he wrote an inheritance for me, and all my relatives want to rip me apart. Let's go see all of them. I really thought someone was there. Bon Eugene
Please make my suffering stop.
is in New York. We are gonna suck it in. Oh my god. The butt is budding.
Sometimes topics are very strange, like going to her grandpa's funeral, which once again, she seems to be saying that the skits are real, but once again, she's being overdramatic, which is kind of like, it's kind of hard to...
Nah, trust, all the POVs and skits are super real, man. We just, you know what I'm saying, we just casually be going through life with all this bullshit, or that casually, you know what I'm just saying, just don't get ready with me for funerals, you know, casually having, you know what I'm saying, your dad having an affair. Happens on the regular.
Estimate how overdramatic she's being, but it seems like she's being pretty overdramatic, and there's a lot of strange topics, but one of her favorite things to post, which she does over and over and over again, is things about her brother and how much he hates the girlfriend, which, if we were to take the glance or take the thought that it is some kind of stage thing, like everyone assumes, then it would just be like, oh, it's another stage skit that her brother's in on. But she seems to say that it's real, but she's just being overdramatic, which makes it...
Shit not real.
I'm like, yo, I say this all the time. Yo, just because somebody says something, that doesn't mean it's true.
a little bit strange.
I invited myself to my brother's girlfriend's house, soon to be ex, because I have a theory. Something grinchy is going on. Did she invite me to her house? No.
Grinchy.
Of course not. I invited myself. She doesn't know I'm coming, which is perfect. Surprise the Grinch! Boo. Never been to her house. Why? Because I like being alive. You all have a theory that she's somewhat related
So if she would kill you, then why are you going?
to my ex. And if that's true, consider me your worst nightmare, Chad.
I mean, it is a little strange, that's for sure. And once again, just because, and I know what the comments are going to say, yeah, it's definitely a skit, just because it is doesn't make it like...
I'm about to say, yeah, no, this is actually skits because this is nowhere near normal human interactions.
Okay,
Skinwalker.
remember in the last video, a few videos that she got a ton of backlash for were where she was talking about like how her mom and dad were cheating on each other and trying to
The affair.
cover it up or something, and that created a bunch of backlash.
And then there are comments saying, I don't know how far
Miss
this girl can go.
Wee.
She is now saying that she might have sisters. How are the parents fine with it? The comment section is full of people saying she's fake. I hope she's finally cancelled and the young children realize it's all an act. She's so annoying.
They never will. They're jits. Well, during like obviously their current age now, they never will. Obviously, years down the line, if you know what I'm saying, heads are still relevant. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? They'll realize, oh yeah, nah. This head was farming and was corny as hell.
Her fake cry makes my blood boil.
So that's mainly the only problem I have with the response videos is she seems to be saying that I could be dumb, but the events are real. And that makes all the things that you talk about very, very strange. Like the constant obsession with, obviously, the brother's girlfriend, the, like, weird drama between the mom and dad breaking up, and, of course, her having a sister, and her brother's girlfriend being related to her ex. All this stuff just seems a little bit weird.
What the fuck? I didn't see that part. Her brother's girlfriend being related to her ex. What the hell is going on here? What type of fucking love square? This some shit, boy. Like
Weird, and, I mean, once again, maybe she's just kind of lying about it, which, of course,
this shit out here love cubed, boy. Like
she's already been accused of, but who knows?
Yeah, got a call this morning from my ex's mom, Chad's mom. She called me to say that her son is in the hospital, and all he asked was to see me and apologize. I think he, like, hurt himself. He thinks that I think he's a bad person. But, like, who cares what I think? I'm not God. I'm only going there for his mom. She was literally
oh, so that's the context to this. Yeah, this interaction definitely never happened.
crying on the phone. I do not like that man whatsoever. The hell he
I don't even think that man is real to like. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta prove he's in this reality first to dislike him.
put me through. But that doesn't mean I won't have a little of sympathy for him. God can
I mean, I would too if he actually existed or not.
forgive everyone. Who am I not to forgive?
I don't want to say that this is staged because I feel like someone will definitely take it and put it in a video calling me a bully, which has never happened before.
Call me a bully. Call me a bully. Tell Miss Sadii to prove half the shit that she be showing and talking about her vids. I'll see you when you prove that, John, for me. Next, I'll take the bully label, though. I don't give a fuck, because I will be questioning these heads.
And say that, like, I'm bullying her and telling her she's making up things, but this just seems kind of unrealistic. Sure, this definitely is a
Here goes this shit. I'm gonna tell it again. Do we fully know again if half these scenarios are real or not? Nah, but if I'm going off of my own judgment, Trilly's reels. TT, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed fucking yap everything. I'm gonna give it about a 95% chance that all this shit is bullshit. Yep.
Possibility, but if some mom, why would a mom ask for, I mean, maybe that's what he would request, I guess, but like, it's just like, I could totally understand if this was a skit, but it's just like so many crazy things happen. She feels like that friend you have that like tells you stories about her life and it feels like they're straight out of a movie because the friend is exaggerating it. I remember I used to have a friend that would like tell me things and it was just like literally listening to some action movie.
Chad and his girlfriend.
Boxing up the bros right here. Yeah, bro, I got a girly pop, bro. I got a girl, bro. She just don't go to this school though. She just don't go to this school. All this shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're dead ass lying, nigga.
They get poisoned. It's not on me. I had good intentions. So cute. Chad is gonna eat you and he's gonna die. Dun dun dun. I'm a normal person, I think. In honor of my brother
I don't know about that.
and his girlfriend breaking up. Let's make Susie's. I mean cookies. So sad that they broke up. Yay. Floor. 1, 2.
This shit is pain, bro. Holy.
Salty salsa. A little bit.
And Layla actually seems like she would be pretty nice, like, in real life. Like, the videos I've seen of her, she doesn't seem rude in any way or anything. And obviously she is overdramatic, but that is, as she said, the thing she admitted to. That's something that she does over-exaggerate. But if her response is true and all these things that happen are true,
I just always say the same thing with Miss Sadii.
then we have a lot of
better frame.
stuff to get into.
We got a better frame.
Her response is overdramatic, but that is, as she said, true. Then we have a lot.
Like, yeah, again. Look at the Hun, Miss Lala Sadii. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Stunning. Skinwalker. Problem. Yeah, see, this is where we run into. I say it all the time with some of these girly pops. You got the Natalie Reynolds straight fucking rage baiting. You got the goddamn, obviously, Lala Sadii straight skinwalking. It's like, yo, the girly pops is dead beautiful, bro. Why are y'all doing this shit? It will just never make any sense to me. But at the end of the day, like, yo, this shit will, like, at least for Lala Sadii, it's not too bad, bro. If you're on Natalie Reynolds' time, and yeah, bro, you done went way the fuck off the deep end, right? But, like, at least with Lala Sadii, like, this is kind of sustainable, but not really, though, because obviously she's getting a fuckload of backlash, and obviously if that stacks up the career going, bye-bye! The career going, bye-bye! So, I mean, it's kind of working out for her, not really.
Stuff to get into.
Oh shit, is this Ross? Yo, this is one of my favorite stores, bro. Ross always got like, yo, just some tee or some hoodie chilling on a rack, bro. Always a grail in there.
Never had a boyfriend?
Okay. Thank you so much. I really don't feel comfortable, but thank you.
So aside from her pretty wild shorts, which consist of, as you can see, the parents drama, the having a sister, all that crazy stuff, you have her long form video, so I thought we'd look at one.
My little brother isn't here and I'm like having a hard time not hanging out with him. You just did your mascara. It's fine. Sadi's outside. He said meet me out. Okay. He's literally pulling up, so I'm just waiting for him. And smelly. Sadie's here. Take a screenshot of that. He's giving me the side eye. I don't know why. I haven't hanged out with him in so long. Why?
I was in Cali and stop moving your legs so you feel like that.
I'm excited to hang out with you.
Why is it so close?
It's not.
To be very realistic, it is a lot less bad, to put it quite plainly. It's a lot more authentic. It feels a lot more authentic than Amelia's videos. Definitely no eye to the T hints or anything like that involved.
Release me. Release me. Yeah, please release me from this shit. Yeah, honestly, I'll keep it in fairness, though. Like, the Hun Miss Coco's crazy. Now, she's actually spitting because, yo, the Princess Amelia and Thomas Fitz, holy shit. Like, those are actually for 10-year-olds. I mean, like, so is this, but holy fuck. Like, that John has the, like, Mr. Beast freaking, like, it's like a combination of Mr. Beast and Miss Rachel, like, editing. That shit, oh my god. Like, that's truly pain. I cannot sit through that shit.
Nothing like that, so that is nice. I would even say so far, which we haven't gotten too far in the video, but so far it seems a lot better than her short-term videos, because those ones can sometimes be, as we know before, a little bit extreme. They can have weird topics and stuff. Just be straight up.
Yeah, those are the rollout vids. Those are the ones, yeah, on shorts that are gonna like farm the most engagement for a broad audience. Yeah.
Strange, but I guess that's kind of what it takes to succeed sometime. But as you can see so far, it seems a lot more wholesome and just genuinely hanging out with family type content.
Video that we did together, the coffee video, blew up, no?
It did blow up.
Can I have my money?
No. Where are you taking me?
I don't know, you said you wanted to go to a car wash, so I was like, okay.
Sadie, do not ruin my
So
video.
you wanted to go to the car wash. I'm like, no the fuck I didn't. Like, what? Huh?
My fault. I think you should have that. Don't cover it.
Honestly, I'm right. Like, wait.
It's so funny.
So where are you taking me? Okay, I want coffee or like boba. But you're paying, so like, yeah. Of course you're paying.
See, when she talks about being an actor and stuff, and the video is actually being real, but her being over dramatic, like the test example she talked about earlier, where she wasn't actually excited for the test, but she pretended to be, I could totally believe that with these long form videos because it makes sense. Like, they seem natural, you know, she's just hanging out with her brothers, there's nothing crazy going on. But I can't believe it when she's like making random videos about like her hidden sister and stuff. It's just,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the funniest thing too, because obviously in her video, where she was responding to like the hate or whatever when her brothers were in the vid, like that don't seem more natural too. I mean, not her responses to the actually comments. You know, that boy's farmed. Make a Susie, like all this different genre, like yeah. But like obviously you could tell like the dynamics of her brother is a little bit more realistic in these long form videos, but the shorts, farm central. That boy's farm bill. What level is your barn? Mine is about to be. Toys out here got a mind of its own. I don't know what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, mine's about to be max level because we sure are farming these heads.
just like, why lie about that? Like, just say it's a skit. Like, I don't think your followers will leave you. I think they're watching it because they enjoy watching, like, your story, like, the stories you come up with. Like, it's okay to be honest with your audience. If you, sure, maybe she just...
Yeah, you always got to be genuine with your audience. I say this all the time, such as a content creator, because obviously they're going to want you to be your most genuine self, because that's what they're watching you for.
Has a really super interesting life, and maybe a lot of things happen, but, like, why not be honest? Because I feel nothing against this girl. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I have nothing against her. She seems really nice, but, like, why not just say, oh, well, the stuff I do are skits, like, they're made up. And yes, I exaggerate and stuff, but that's for my account. That's how I stand out on the algorithm and stuff. Why be like, oh, but the things that happen are real? Because I just feel like a lot of them are kind of too crazy. Maybe she does have...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even a factor of them Jones being too crazy. It's just like, yo, you know she's not doing all this shit in the day-to-day. Now, not obviously, like, having, like, an, like, what's the word? An extroverted, like, personality and all that. 168. Yeah. Who the fuck was talking to you? Like... Yo, this motherfucker, like, he always he always yapping, interrupting me. Anyway, like, yeah, you could have, like, an extroverted personality. Like, obviously, every head has a different personality and the way they treat people and where they go about, like, you know, life and all the different type of jazz. But, like, I don't think she's waking up dead ass when a camera's not on every day. Like, and let's make a Susie avocado. Like, she's not doing this, John. So to say that, like, these shits are all real and, like, this is how she really acts, like, nah, that's cap. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, she may be extroverted, but she's not doing this, bro.
I have a hidden sister, who knows?
And then these, like, relationships and shit like that, and I know for damn sure the affair shit is completely fake. Like, there's no way in hell that's in any regard real.
You owe me money, bro.
Sadii's in love.
With who? Oh,
Forgot her that fast? What the hell is wrong?
Oh, I didn't.
I don't know. What's my favorite coffee shop?
I don't know, bro. I didn't father you. What do you want to
You kind of did father me.
Don't put that.
Oh?
Bro.
Why?
Don't put that.
He said...
Huh?
Oh? Like,
Take it out.
You're older sibling.
No, I'm a father figure, but that doesn't mean I'm your father.
What's my favorite coffee shop?
Just, I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, Dunkin'.
This video is going to be relatively shorter than usual, about 10 minutes shorter, because one, I have another
oh, Nola Yap sesh.
to study for, and two, there isn't really much
You gotta study, GirlyPop.
GirlyPop.
Again, everybody, for the Jits, actually, primarily, not everybody, because I'm sure some of us graduated. Some of us graduated. I don't gotta go back to school. I'm smiling about that boy every day, but y'all that are going to school, the Jits, again, diplomas, I'm gonna need to see them. I'm gonna see y'all at graduation.
to add on. I feel like her response was alright. I'm not going to say it's the worst thing ever, but overall, I just kind of wish she hadn't pretended, like, in a way that, you know, let's think about that one, that her videos aren't staged. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me, because, I mean, they clearly are staged. I mean, obviously not the long-form ones.
It's like you're watching a show. You know the characters are acting. You know the actors are acting. That's exactly what I'm doing in those videos. Now, in some videos, they are serious.
Which ones?
I have had relationships.
I'm sure you have, but these ones, especially on the shorts, they're bullshit.
Had bad relationships.
Well, again, those pretend ones you're having on the short side, they're always bad because, come on. As Attorney General of the CDST, the commentary, drama, slop, and tea community, this isn't obvious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Negativity is what propagates the most. This is how you get drama. If drama is something that obviously people focus on and, like, negativity propagates and people want to see the crash outs, the fallouts, the burnouts or whatever, well, not the burnouts, but, like, it all burned down. they're gonna pay attention on. So what can you do? Farm that. You can farm that. And then you get Lala Sadii.
Avocado.
I'm not the only 21-year-old girl in the world that has had relationships and failed at them. There are so
I think that's very clear to know, hon.
many people who have failed at relationships. Sure, I exaggerate some things. Definitely, I'm not saying no to that. I
Every video.
could exaggerate, but the hurt I'm feeling, the pain I'm feeling, the sadness I'm feeling is all there.
I'll never know because again, you blur the lines between, Leah, I believe that's her actual name, and Lala Sadii. So I have no idea who is the actual person again talking. And that's the thing I always say with the Lala Sadii. Oh, I gotta add that to the Trexicon. I didn't even think about that, yo. Again, if you watch the other video, the one before this, where that guy was yapping, bro. Truly yaps everything. But like, yeah, I gotta add that to the Trexicon, the Lala Sadii syndrome and the Lala Sadii equation. Okay, I remember that, John. But yeah, like this is where it bursts from because whenever she says anything, I literally have to like in one ear straight out the other that shit because I have no idea if that shit is a truth or not. And we'll never be able to tell, as we're seeing.
I have had toxic exes that have stalked me, that have done things, that have hurt me, that have lied to me, that have cheated on me.
Once again, I don't want to be rude because this could be her way of saying that, yeah, it is like a TV show. She herself said is hinting at that it's a show. So maybe that's her way of saying it's a skit. But it wasn't super clear. But overall, once again, I don't want to be a jerk because overall, she doesn't seem like a problematic creator. Let's be honest. Other than her skits.
Yeah, like she's no world evil, but she's definitely like I gotta question if she's human or not for sure.
Being over dramatized and fake. She doesn't really make problematic content. There's nothing toxic going on. There's nothing really disturbing. I mean, sure, she could probably share less about her parents and stuff, but
no, she could absolutely do that. You could absolutely do that. I wouldn't spread around fake, rumors or whatever, or fake drama that your parents are having an affair. I don't think that's too good on the PR or optics, especially on theirs.
Overall, let's be honest, compared to a lot of the other creators we've talked about, especially this week, like, her content's not that bad. Sometimes I find her content relatable, like when she talks about having a channel and her experience of having a channel while at school. Now she, I believe, is over 20, so she no longer goes to high school, but while being in high school, it definitely probably was an awkward experience. I can kind of relate to that. It is kind of awkward because I do know some people in my school do know about it. Overall, sometimes it can be awkward. I do understand that, so overall, I don't really have a problem with her content, and yeah, that's pretty much a summary of her content. I think this is probably the last video I'm going to make on her. I know I do say that with a lot of people, and then people complain when I make another video, but I feel like this kind of summarized it up. We went over some of her response video. It was a little bit confusing, but overall, she did cover most of the stuff. I'm not going to pretend like people don't have a reason to hate her. The last video I said the same thing, but some people were being a little over rude, like the Reddit people. I remember...
Yeah, that's a casual for Reddit, though, because those are the bulls, again. Shirley doesn't know the color of grass, but those bulls don't even know it exists.
Some of the comments were being incredibly rude, and that was when she was younger, so she was probably pretty young and had kind of started off her channel. Sure, I do understand getting mad about her lying about having, like, a lost sister and stuff. Like, I understand getting annoyed about that, but I remember the way they worded it and stuff was very, very rude. And, you just gotta remember when you're criticizing people, especially very, very young people like her that are starting out at the time. Once again, not now. She's been doing it for a while. But you gotta remember with people, especially starting out their channel, if they aren't, like, sometimes you just gotta be careful, especially with, like, Reddit posts, because Redditors sometimes do get pretty comfortable, just like people on Twitter, and that's kind of why I like YouTube more. Sure, some YouTube videos critiquing people can be bad. I've made bad ones, people have made...
It'd be like that, but this is exactly why we have free discourse, and everybody is free to have their opinion, especially when having your opinion. If you could, within having discourse, maybe no debates, arguments, or, like, even, going back and forth on the video or whatever within commentary, you can be not only objective, but keep it cordial and amicable. But to that, too, you can disagree. Like, you just obviously don't want to go overboard or no Jones, Everything that has for tone and cadence, if you remember the whole content news.
Bad ones. But overall, you have to make a longer video. You have to add more context. You have to explain yourself. On Twitter, you can just take an out-of-context screenshot and say something that's not true. Same with Reddit. So I prefer to have criticism for her on YouTube because I'm sure I've watched most of the videos critiquing her. They are a lot friendlier for sure, like Miss Weiwei and stuff, a lot more friendly than the ones in the posts about her on Twitter and Reddit and even TikTok, though those aren't terrible. But overall, I do hope that she gets the criticism she deserves, but at the same time, the growth she deserves as a creator.
Y'all already know, of course. Shoulda love with the hun. Miss Coco's crazy, Miss Coco Bud. They already know, baby. We got Lala TV finally snapped. More lies. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by the hun, Miss Coco's crazy. Down description, first link, sure to love, of course. With hun, 3-star Michelin every time she cooks up. You already know. As far as the final opinions and conjecture go, avocado for Skinwalker influencer GirlyPop mistress Lala Sadii. Yeah, again, it's just more of the same vibes. Like, this is just the process for, obviously, within the Lala Sadii syndrome, you know, skinwalking the different dramas, or, like, you know what I'm saying, making up different dramas and all that. Because obviously, like I said before, if there's drama, usually it's because some negative things were being not exactly propagated. What's the thing? It's I literally just said it. Like negative reinforcement and stuff being put out, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, heads are more or less inclined to pay attention because they want to see, like, the fallout of some Johns like that. So if she's using, obviously, dramas and making them up on some fake John or whatever, and then making all these shorts and TikToks, pushing them through, pretending that they're real, saying that, you know, her character is a real John she's doing, then yeah, a lot of heads are going to tune in, which is probably going to make her, you know, at least a bit of cheese. A lot of cheese. A decent amount. Especially with the amount of subscribers she got. She. But yeah, I already know how this gets down for the GirlyPop. Of course, if there's anything else that ends up happening with Miss Lala Sadii or Skinwalker GirlyPop, then you already know we're going to be covering that, boy. But for now, baby, share love it again on Miss Coco Pod. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.